Hello, welcome to Conscious Identity Podcast. Today, I'm going to be speaking about our sun sign. Today, I'm going to be speaking more on astrology, and for those of us we don't study astrology, it's really important you have an idea, or you have a basic understanding of astrology, like the sun sign. Today I'm going to be speaking about the sun sign and what does your sun sign mean? What does it really mean? You all need to understand that once it comes to astrology, your sun sign that's what makes up your ego. In astrology, the sun sign deals more with the ego. So when someone talks about sun sign, or someone says what's your sun sign based on astrology, you should know they are talking about what's your sun sign, what's your ego like. And when it comes to astrology, the way we can get the sun sign, the way you can know your sun sign, for example, if you want to know your sun sign, right, it is the month you were born. The sun sign is calculated or is found out using the month you were born. So, for example, let's say you were born in March, the month you were born and the day you were born. So each, the 12 months or the 12 zodiac signs, there are 12 zodiac signs. Your zodiac sign is also your sun sign. When it comes to astrology, there are 12. So the month you were born, for example, if you were born in March, you were born March 21. So basically every date, every day and every month is ascribed to a sun sign. For example, for March 21 next to April around 21, 22 is for Aries. That's Aries is another sun sign, it's another zodiac sign. That's one thing you all need to realize. And if someone is asking what's your sun sign or what's your sun sign is your zodiac sign. This is your zodiac sign, your sun sign. And it's important you know this, and is what governs, is how you react. So it's funny, right? Because some people still don't believe in astrology. They don't believe in the power of astrology. They don't believe that astrologers are real, but this is some real talk, something you really want to look up. It's something you really want to get familiar with. You really want to know your sun sign because it's how you behave, it's what makes up your outer, what makes you up. So it's something you really want to know, how you behave, how you think, how you process things. This is what your sun sign basically deals with, the way more with your thoughts. And you really want to know yourself, you really want to check in. So it's important to know your sun sign. And when your sun sign and your zodiac sign, so with that being said, you all need to also know that the day Sunday, there's a reason why, the days of the week, speaking of the days of the week, there's a reason why there is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Each day of the week is assigned to a planet. In astrology, each day of the week is assigned to a planet. For example, Sunday is the day of the sun. This is the day assigned to the sun. This is the whole origin of Christian sun worship. Like, this is the reason why Christians go to church on Sundays. Like, people don't know this, but this is the reason why Christians go to church on Sundays, because it's the day they assign to the sun. Monday is the day they assign to the moon. You get? So in astrology, different planets are assigned to days of the week. Different planets are assigned to each zodiac signs. So you really want to get in touch with and know yourself. You really want to look up or try to get familiar with astrology, even for a beginner, even at a beginner's level. Like, it's important you follow up and move with astrology. So when it comes to astrology, like I told you all have each person has their own zodiac sign. Each person has their own sun sign. There is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces. These are the zodiac signs we have, and this explains the way we behave. Like, so if you are not familiar with astrology, you really want to get to know yourself and to move yourself forward. So this is just something I feel you all should know and you all should get familiar with. And when it comes to ego, you need to understand that so many things don't require, or so many situations or circumstances don't require our energy. Like, it's important you know how to control, or it's like control or tame your ego. You shouldn't let your ego lead you. You shouldn't let or be led by your ego. You need to. That's why it's important you meditate, because once you start meditating, you become conscious. Basically, you become conscious. So anytime you find yourself in a certain situation, maybe someone tries to piss you off, or someone tries to do something wrong to you, and you want to react, naturally our instinct is to react. So within that process in which you react, right, you want to check your ego, you want to check your reaction, you want to check yourself that, okay, is my response worth it? Or is this thing going to, is it worth my energy? Is it worth me replying this person? Is it worth me? You really tap within, you really ask yourself, and you all need to understand that your ego is not your enemy. It's something you need to control. You have to put your ego to the side in some certain cases and some certain occasions. Not everything that requires your reaction. Not everything requires your reaction. Don't be led by your ego. You should control your ego. You should control your actions. You should control your thoughts. Process it. Sit back, think back before you make any decision. Don't just do something. Most of us will make decisions like, then later we find out like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I make this? Why did I say? So it's important you always check. You really want to check with yourself. You really want to check yourself. You don't just want to jump right into any situation and then later you start having regrets. It's vital you know this, and it's vital you know So basically, astrology, you really want to go on Google. You really want to ask around. You really want to, because all the whole answers are on Google. You need to get familiar with astrology. It's real. It's real. Shout out to JP Morgan. JP Morgan said something. He said, millionaires don't need astrologers. Millionaires don't need astrologers, but billionaires do. Shout out JP Morgan. He said millionaires don't need astrologers, but surely billionaires do. So this is something that they won't speak of, or they won't talk about it in the news. You won't see this on TV, but this is some real shit. It's some real thing you really want to get familiar with. You want to know yourself. You want to know what you're capable of. And besides, when it comes to astrology, it's not just the sun sign, right? We have the moon sign. We have so many things. You really want to get to know yourself, because that's the beginning of all wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So I really want to motivate you, inspire you to look up, go on Google, search what's astrology. What does astrology mean? What's my sun sign? What's my zodiac sign? What's my moon sign? What's my placement? You really want to know yourself, and you really want to tap in. You really want to tap in and figure out yourself and figure out. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And when it comes to knowing yourself, I can't recommend any better topic or better subject than astrology. So with this being said, I hope I'm able to motivate and inspire someone to go and search for their sun sign, their zodiac sign, because this is what governs you. It's how you behave naturally, your natural instincts. You really want to know which zodiac sign you belong to, and the way that zodiac sign, or the way you operate naturally, the way you think, you really want to get familiar with yourself. And that's why I'm here, to motivate you to get knowledge, motivate you to search. You really want to know yourself. Some real talk. And one thing I need you all to also know is that when it comes to astrology, the sun plays a very vital role. The sun is, even from ancient times and ancient days, these guys have realized the power of the sun. They know the power of the sun. They know in those days there was something called sun worship. That's what the pagans were into, sun worship. And honestly, even till today, they've just broken it down. They try to, it's still the same thing. It's what the Christians do, sun worship. They go to church every Sunday. That's where the Christians got the idea of going to church on Sunday from, sun worship. You get? So it's all the same thing, just different times. Different times. These guys, since ancient times, they worship the sun. The sun is the giver of life. The sun is the giver of life. Look at the plants, even animal, from the plant kingdom to the animal kingdom. The sun is what gives life. Without the sunlight, plants can't grow. They need energy from the sun. Even us as human beings, melanins, the melanated beings, you get melanin from the sun. Without sun, your skin doesn't glow, your skin can't shine, you can't function. So sun is what you all need to understand and realize, the power of the sun. The sun is really powerful, and it's something you really want to go and do your research on, and you really want to search about, what's the sun, what are those things that the sun does that I haven't heard about, that people don't talk about. You really want to go on Google. Literally, this is the internet age. This is the internet age where you really want to get knowledge, and you can really do that easily through your phone, like you're with your phone right now, right? Just Google this, man. The sun, power of the sun. It's important you all get familiar with this and you know this. Even scientifically, It's been proven vitamin A, vitamin D, you can get these things from the sun. So it's important you realize the power of the sun. And you also want to check your sun sign, your zodiac sign when it comes to astrology. You really want to know yourself and get familiar. So with this being said, I hope I've been able to motivate someone or inspire someone to know yourself. You really want to know yourself, to go deeper, to search. These are some enlightenment talks. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So with this being said, once again, thank you for tuning in to Conscious Identity Podcast. You made the right choice. You made the right decision. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next podcast. Thank you.